Okay, hello. And you might be wondering, where's StarCraft? This game is called Bad North, and I have a little bit of explaining to do. Firstly, for those who did not see the post that I made on my channel, I tried recording the next video, and I just couldn't do it. It was just too overwhelming. Not that the mission was too hard. I mean, it was hard. Like, for example, the Haka died 6 times before I even got to the base. But that's not what made the mission, like, that's not why I couldn't go through with it. Like, it was a challenge, definitely, but it wasn't that bad. The overwhelming part was having to fight myself to just play the game and record, even though I was enjoying it. And then on top of fighting myself to play the game that I actually want to play, which has recently been Unicorn Overlord. If you haven't heard of that game, it's a console-only game that I highly recommend for those who like RPG strategy games. It's pretty good. Um, and yeah, I've been wanting to play that. So I've been having to fight myself because I want to play that. And honestly, I would love to do videos on that and do even a live stream of like a playthrough on that. Except I can't. I mean, I could record videos, but it's weird recording on the PlayStation. You have to save the recording. It's weird. And then for live streaming, I wouldn't be able to do it. Well, I wouldn't be able to record either because I'm 41 hours into this current run, and there's like another 50 hours of gameplay after that, approximately. So I'm not restarting because my ADHD will be an issue again. Um, and then I can't live stream because for some reason my PlayStation does not like to be connected to the internet. So it left me in an interesting position of I need a break from StarCraft. I can't upload the game that I am playing, so what else can I do? This game, or first off, I want to say that I've always planned for this channel to be a variety game channel because of my ADHD. ADHD. And for those who are expecting a StarCraft video, I apologize. I'm going to need some time. I am going to finish the Kerrigan Has Gone Rogue series. You don't have to worry about that. I'm not stopping it. It will be finished. And I will eventually be doing a Lot V modded playthrough as well. I just need a little bit of a break. So this game is called Bad North. It is a roguelite strategy puzzle game. I haven't played in 959 days. I I was just about to say let's just get like go through and I was not expecting that. I was about to say it's been like 3 years since I last played. It's been exactly 359 or 959 days since I last played. Um, the story behind this, I guess, is that you're like the ruler of this kingdom, and it's like a bunch of islands that are under your province that you're trying to rescue from Viking attacks. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, so this is where you start. I'm gonna do hard because the game isn't uh it's not hard to learn. It's just the fact of getting back into it. I'm not gonna do the tutorial, but because I do remember some things, but just not a lot. You start by with two characters. Their looks does not matter. Then you pick a skill. When you first start the game, I don't think you start with any skills. Traits, that's what they're called. So you start with no traits. But I'm doing hard, so I'm gonna try traits. I don't remember what they do. I think... Okay, this one's going to be... So there's... I'm not gonna say why I'm picking which one. Yeah, I just gave them all a crown because I have the deluxe edition. I'll explain more as we like get into it. I think heavy weapons is the one that works best for the spears. Possibly. Okay. And then you get to pick an artifact. The reason why I get skills is because I've done multiple runs and I have all this stuff. Another thing, the way this is going to be like a little mini series, possibly. Regardless of, I'm expecting it to not do well because I've so far just been posting Starcraft videos. But yeah. Oh, there's an. Oh no, it's the Holy Grail. It's because he's. So these are artifacts, and I'm pretty sure you don't start with any. Bombs, Warhammer, Horn. I forget what that does. Oh no, I know what that does. Philosopher's Stone. I don't remember what a lot of these do. Oh, okay. So you can tell I haven't played in forever. So you start off with basic infantry, then you upgrade them into either archers, infantry, or pikes. Archers get a volley skill. Infantry get a... what? Okay, pikes get the pike charge. And infantry get the plunge skill. Then you got the items, bombs. It's an explosive. Allows commander to deploy twice per turn. That's actually pretty nice. I'll explain that more if we use it. That's nice. Wait. Oh. Okay. That's nice. That's also nice. That's also pretty nice. Okay. So, this one I'm planning for infantry. This one I'm planning for spears. So for spearmen, I think I'm gonna go with Ring of Command. Ah, that was loud. What the heck? I was not expecting that. Holy Grail. This will be the infantry. So I want probably the Warhammer? Or... Ooh. Do I want the Ring of Command or do I want the Jabana? I think I'll play it safe. Ring of Command. And Philosopher's Stone. Why is that so loud? And that lets me pick the skills too. Let's see. Heavy weapons, basic attacks, deal increased knockback. So yes, that is the one I want on spears. That's okay. Skill upgrades. Iron Skin is reduced all damage taken. Popular is increased squad size. Heavy load. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna keep what I have here. I'm gonna start. So, Roguelite, so every run is different. I'm gonna do these in like 30-minute intervals. Alright, how do I move the camera? Okay. So, Vikings are coming. And my goal is to defend these houses from the Vikings. Oh, I have to right click, okay. So these are my squads. And these are Vikings. They're just attacking the island. I have to kill them. This is kind of real-time strategy, except when you select a squad, there's like a little slow-mo thing, so that you can have time to like say, hey, I need these guys over here. Up, right click. It shouldn't be too hard for me. There's also a little bit of an auto battler. Hey! Okay. One thing is, there's also permadeath. So if you lose too many guys, your squad gets weaker. And you can tell them to go into a house to heal, but once they're healing, you can't pull them out until they're done. Another thing you can do is tell them to flee if there's enough boats. Alright, we killed all of them, so we got a bunch of gold. I got an extra gold for my Philosopher's Stone. 22 kills. Good. Next level. So, this is the map. And something that's interesting is each hero you have basically has 1 stamina per turn. And I just used my 1 stamina doing this island. So now neither one of them can be used again until I end the turn. And then this wall is going to move up. So basically, you want to conserve your stamina to where you can do multiple islands on 1 turn. And the issue with that is the less commanders you have, the harder the mission is. This flag here means that there's a commander that I can get on the island, but it's not a white flag. Like, there's not a white border on the flag, which means I already have that skill. Whatever that house symbolizes as a skill, I already have it for starting with. Yep. You can also choose the upgrade class, except I can't. It costs 6 gold, and I'm short. So the question is now, do I think I can beat this island, who only have the normal enemies, with just 1 squad? I don't think I can. So here's where you choose who to use. As you get more commanders, you can just click this and there's like a whole list that shows up. So the pathway here that they can get up to the top house. And a pathway here. And then you also have this house. Okay. I don't think I can do it with just 1. And even after that, I don't think I can do the next one with only just 1. So go ahead and deploy both. See where they're coming from. So this squad, heavy weapons does more damage. This squad takes less damage. So they're coming from down here. Right click. Come on, it's not that hard to right click. You play Starcraft. And then there's another boat coming over here. And then we're gonna rush here. Right click, come on. And there's another little boat here. Archers are handy because they can snipe people on boats before they get to the island. Very handy. Another thing that I just remembered is the boats have knockback. Ugh. So right there, the boat like does a little charge forward. So if I have like a squad on top of them, they're going to get hit and knocked back, which stuns them. You are very weak. We only have 4 people left. We're fine. Okay, good. $6 gold. If only I got that on. Oh, also the size of the house generates more gold. This is large, so it produces 3. This is a medium, produces 2. And then there's a small one that produces 1. So this little question mark means that there's an item I can get on this island. But because it doesn't have a white border around it, it means it will be an item that I've already unlocked. There's also a new enemy on this island. And you also see these lines here. When I end the turn, that's where the border comes up. So I cannot play on any islands that are behind this line. So if I end my turn, the line's going to move up here. Oh, it was back there. So I can no longer do this island. Obviously, I've already done it. But after I end the turn again, it'll be up to 2, and it'll be up to 3, so I won't be able to do these islands. And you can kind of do that to maximize the amount of islands you go to and everything that you can get. I'm going to go ahead and get some pikes because pikes are overpowered. Very, very strong. Very strong. And a lot of damage, especially with heavy weapons. Yeah. So we got a small house and a medium house. You got 2 pathways here. You got a pathway here. And they can come up this and down this. So I think I'm going to use both again. So now they have little pikes. Pikes are really strong, but they have to be in a position to where they can set up first. Because if they aren't, they can't attack. So they're down here. I want to come right click. What is so hard about right click? So now they're ready. They have the pikes lowered. That's how you know they're ready. And what makes them so strong is that they do damage and simultaneously push the enemies back, like that. Another thing is pushing enemies off into the water. Very, very funny and efficient way to kill the Vikings. Okay. Like, see, they can't even touch my pikemen. They can't even touch them. I probably could have done this with just the pikemen. Final wave is incoming. So yeah, I probably could have done this with just the pikemen. Oop, they're trying to come back around. See, yep. And then this boat's gonna land here, so I want it here. Just push them off. I like the pikemen. They are my favorite class, easily. 4 gold, not very much. I do need to upgrade their items so I can get more gold from it. And then, so this is 2 enemies that I haven't encountered yet.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and buy that. Probably should have bought that after the first island, because that would be more gold. And I can't do anything, so next turn, line's gonna move up. And then you can see here at number 4, the line is here, so both of these islands are gonna be behind the wall. This is where you start losing your chance at doing multiple islands. However, this island already has a commander on it. So, I might be able to only use Ardith here. And whoever is already there. I think this skill is they get to heal faster. Wait a minute. I think I can just do this with only... Yep. There are some islands like this, where you can just station pikemen right here, and you just win. Depending on who they have. They might have... I don't know who they have. They might have archers. They might have... someone else. I don't know. But... We're just gonna station you here. Your skill, I'm pretty sure he just heals faster inside of houses. Let's find out who the second enemy type is. Because I genuinely do not remember. Okay, just normal Viking so far. About to get destroyed by my screaming. Come on. There you go. You got 3 little boats. And then that looks like an archer. That's an archer. So, archers are a little hard for me to deal with right now. Because I don't do any ranged. Actually, swap. Yeah, there we go. So, they like to sit in the back and snipe at your guys. Which is bad for me because I don't have a way to deal with that. So, I'll send these guys forward so they can deal with the archers. Ah! They got stunned. Luckily, it was just archers. If it was melees, that'd be pretty punishing. I'm gonna come back up. Oh, there's an archer right here. I need you guys to him. Thank you. Run! Hey! I need these swordsmen dealt with first. There we go. Okay. Easy. 6 gold. We found archers. Rousing speeches. See, I'm pretty sure that one just means they replenish inside of houses faster. They heal faster. So I used Randolph and used Ardith, so I can't use them, but I still have Adalisa. And it looks like here is only archers. That's actually really good for me, because now I can get infantry, who have shields, which block arrows. And now... Oh, there's also only one house. Okay, so now, Adalisa should be able to very easily win this by themselves. They have little shields, and they can block arrows. And they have iron skin, so they take less damage in the case that they somehow don't block the arrow. Okay, so we're going to move from here to block this little ramp. And they are not... Hey! Punk. Oh, I lost another guy down here. Or no, 2. Jeez. I'm gonna move him here behind the wall and rush forward. Perfect. And go up here to hide behind this wall. To not take unnecessary damage because they don't block arrows as well as I remember. And then rush them. There we go. Got coming in on 2 sides. I'm gonna put you here. In betwixt. And charge. And then go up. Go, 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 go. And if you lose all the houses, you lose. Okay. I have no idea how many hits those things can take, but, whew. So yeah, we got a victory here. So now I got both of those. And it looks like this island is the only one that's after those to get blocked.
Yep.
I don't... With rousing speeches, I don't know if I want them to be archers.
Yep.
I can just straight up increase the gold that I have. Which I'll probably do. Or the gold that I get, rather.
Yep.
Next turn. The next one to get cut off is this one. And there's another new enemy. I feel like I know who it is, and if it is that, I'm going to be a little bit sad. Um, hold on. Let me... Okay, these... I don't think I'm going to be able to solo either of these with just one. Because spearmen are not good against archers at all. They're just not. Swordsmen are not the greatest against the normal guys. That's a bit tough. I might have to do archers just to have the archers. I think I'm going to use all three. Because I don't know what this is. I have a feeling I know what it is, but I don't remember. Yeah. Alright, so we got 2 large houses and a small house. Oh, they are not who I thought they were. They're shieldmen. Okay. I'm fine with that. Shieldmen decimate normal guys. You have to use pikemen, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Yep. Archers, so... Nope, nope. Pikemen suck against archers. Any other boats? Don't see any. And go. Oi! Okay. Lots of archers. Final wave is already incoming. Ooh, from here. As I said, there's no way that's the end of the final wave. Yeah. They just can't get close enough because of the pikes. That was anticlimactic. 3 gold there. 10 gold. That's a lot of gold. Yeah. New commander here. Ooh. This is just archers, which is good for me. Because I can do one and then do the other with just Adalisa. And then I get to do... Okay. This works out very, very good for me. He doesn't have an item. I don't want to do archers because he has such a good skill for infantry. Oh, this is also a counter for how many kills they have versus how many deaths they have.
Yep.
So he's lost 14 infantry. That's how many kills. They've lost 20 pikemen. Well, not just pikes. This is also before I got him to pikemen. But I think I'm going to give him infantry just because it's such a good skill for infantry. Next turn. And then the next one to get cut off is here, so I can do this one and then this one. This island gives me an item, though. Do I want the item sooner? I don't think it really matters. I'll do this one first. We're going to not use Idolisa. Now, I think we use Idolisa because the other one has faster replenish, which is a bit risky using it by himself, but I think it's more sustainable than taking less damage. Nah. It's probably safer to do it this way. And also the reason why I'm saying it's safer is because I have 10 out of the 11 achievements, and the last achievement is to beat a run on hard without losing any heroes. Because if a squad dies, that's it. You lose them for the rest of the run. So I'm going to go back here. Drop back a bit. Oh, I just lost 2 infantry there. Oop, the commander just took a hit. I don't think the commander is allowed to die, though, before every other squad member is dead. I'm pretty sure. So it's actually good that he took the hit, if that is the case. Alright. We have these guys here, so I'm going to put these pikemen behind the wall. More archers. I'm going to sprint and get these guys. I did it too early. Pikemen are going to deal with these guys easily. More archers. I'm going to have these guys parked here just in case. Too early. Too early. Okay. Fine. More archers down there. Oi! Get off my house. Oh my goodness. I need you to replenish immediately. Yep. 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 Okay. Sheesh. It could have been very bad. And now you can see why pikemen suck against archers. So we have that one done. What can I get? I can get skill upgrade. And that's it. That's all I can afford.
Yep.
Because this is already maxed out. I mean, the skills aren't bad at all.
Yep.
I don't think Plunge has any real use until a little bit later in the run, when the islands start to have more mountainy areas. But Pike Charge is amazing. Especially for in that situation there where fighting those archers, that would have been very helpful. I think I'm going to hold, though, for now. And we're going to do this one. So, this one should be very easy. This is the only path up. And it's only archers. This is the only spot where they can land. Is here on the beach. This one should be easy. Should be being the key word there. They literally cannot land anywhere else except here. Yeah. And there's nothing but our... Yeah, we're fine. We got this. We're good. Also, I guess you didn't see what I was saying in the previous recording before I stopped playing Starcraft. I do apologize about the last episode where my mic was staticky. It's an issue that I've had every now and then. And of course it happens in the one video that I didn't recheck before posting. And I was going to say I can't exactly... there's no tell if it happens until you like watch it and realize, oh, it happened. And I couldn't afford to just keep re-recording. But I think I had fixed it. But if it had kept going, what I was going to do was just mute in the last video of the series, so that the last video of the series could actually be quality. And we got it. Easy. This is going to be a lot of gold here. Yep. Very nice. Mm-hmm. Next. We have 18 gold. I can upgrade a squad.
Yep.
Which I think I might do. I think I want to upgrade. So now they're... You can kind of see here. Now they have bigger shields, more armor. And then you have their final tier, which costs 20 gold to get. I'm 1 gold short from grabbing a skill, which sucks. Next turn. That island's gone. So on this turn, if I would not take this island, the wall is right here. That's where it's moving up to next. If I were to say do this island and this island, then end my turn, I would no longer be able to do this island because it's behind the wall. So who do I want to use? Randolph or Idle? This has 2. I'm gonna need the pikeman on this one for the shield guys. I'm going to... See, here's the thing about using only one person on this island. If they die, I permanently lose them. And I lose out on all of that gold. And you can't redo the island. So I'm hesitant to be like, only Idalisa can handle this island by herself. I'll just use all 3. I think. Possibly. Yeah. Yeah. You're probably sitting this one out, though. Alright, let's get pikemen here for the bigger boat. I changed my mind, you're gonna help. Well, and that is my timer. So after this island, I will be ending the recording. And that's how I think I'm gonna do these videos, is just a little 30-minute timer. This one's obviously longer than 30 minutes because I spent a couple first minutes talking. Okay, these guys are a lot better at blocking arrows. Speaking of arrows, front. Also, you guys can get knocked off into the water for an instant kill as well, which is what makes one thing that can make arrows Archer is more dangerous. Alright, they are even. Come here. They're gonna land there, so here. Final wave. Yep, that went perfectly. Final wave is just archers. I don't think I've lost a single guy here in this squad. I don't like that. They can get hit and knocked into the water. Okay. Ooh, okay. I thought he was the last one left. Lots of gold. Ooh, got mines. Ooh. That's pretty good. I guess I should have seen what I had. Would you give him the mines? Once you equip an item, I don't think you can unequip it. But 9. I did not mean to buy that. I didn't think clicking on it would buy. Well, I have level 2 mines now. Yep. Whoops. Okay then. Yeah. That is going to be it for this episode. It's not Starcraft. I apologize. But I was always planning for this to be a variety game channel anyways. So I do hope that you did enjoy, even though it's not Starcraft, even though it's not the finale of Kerrigan Has Gone Rogue. But I also hope that you have a good rest of your day. And yeah, so have a good day.